Hey guys, welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Magdalena and I make videos about anything from lucid dreaming, productivity, lifestyle tips, basically inspiration and more. So today we're talking about lucid dreaming and the weirdest dream experiences I had since I started it. So if you never heard of lucid dreaming, I encourage you to check out my previous video on it or check out my blog post about lucid dreaming. I will link those below. But in a nutshell, lucid dreaming is basically the ability to become aware while you're in a dream that you're dreaming. So many people get confused with the control part. So you don't necessarily have to control your dreams in a lucid dream, but like with time and practice, that's one of the advantages. You basically, once you become aware, you can control your dreams. But the bottom line is that a lucid dream doesn't have to be a dream that you control, but basically a dream where you're aware that you're dreaming. So I started lucid dreaming about 1.5 months ago, like really working on the techniques. And I wanted to share some really weird experiences I had since then. So the first one is that my dreams have become super realistic. Not all of them, but I get more realistic dreams where I'm literally, for example, in my bed in my actual apartment, and I had dreams where I was just writing down a dream from which I just woke up. So that's one thing. It was super realistic. And the next thing is that I basically woke up from a dream into another dream. So that's happening to me quite a lot since I started lucid dreaming techniques. Is basically I get into this chain of dreams, like an inception, where I have a dream, I wake up from it, but I'm actually in another dream, and then I wake up again. So it's pretty creepy. I also have a lot of non-lucid dreams about lucid dreams. So that's something you will notice, especially if you're starting out with lucid dreaming and you're kind of immersing yourself in this information. Sometimes you don't get to lucid dream just yet, but you keep on having dreams where you're thinking about lucid dreaming, or you're talking about lucid dreaming, or watching a video about lucid dreaming in your dream. And this is actually quite common. So speaking about inception also, one of my first longer lucid dreams, I had this really weird experience, basically with dream characters. So in the dream I was on a funeral of someone, actually, like going through the cemetery, and there were some people around me from my family, and one of them was my grandfather. And that's actually what made me realize that I was in a dream, because my grandfather died 2 years ago. So I knew for sure that my grandfather is dead. So I realized that in a dream that this must be a dream. It's not possible The funny thing about it is that I started doing reality checks, like trying to put my fingers of one hand through the other hand, or like trying to get through a wall, or like put my hand through the wall, which is supposed to be possible in dreams, especially in lucid dreams, but it didn't work for me, at least that first time. But I knew for sure that I must be dreaming. So the thing is that the moment I realized that I'm dreaming, there were actually a lot of people around me, and all those people in the dream, they turned towards me, like to face me, and started staring at me like super intently, which was super creepy, because like, you know, in lucid dreams you actually like, you have very heightened sense of your surroundings, and like it really feels really real, like actual life. So all these people turned towards me and started staring at me. And it was super creepy, and I was actually wondering afterwards if this is just something common that happens in lucid dreams when you become lucid, or it could be because the same day that this dream happened, I actually was watching a video on YouTube from Tifaro. His channel is almost only about lucid dreams, so I was watching his video about dream characters, and he mentioned this, that it often happens to him that when he becomes lucid, the dream characters give him that death stare. So that's another very interesting experience that lucid dreaming can give you. And another one I had quite recently. So my dreams seem to sometimes inform me about things more often than they used to. It could be also that I'm remembering them more as I'm writing them down, but basically what happened is it was Friday, and I had non-lucid dreams, but there were two dreams about my cat. And in the dreams, well, actually my cat lived with my parents in Poland, and I live in Switzerland, so I'm not actually there, but I randomly had two dreams about him, and I was kind of surprised because I don't remember ever having dreams about him before, and also I wasn't really thinking about him like these past days, or I didn't talk about him with anyone, so it was completely random. And in the dreams, he was kind of, in one of the dreams I was on the balcony, and he was like, I was looking at him from up the balcony, looking down at him because he was downstairs in the garden, and I was worrying about him because he was eating from the same bowl with another cat, and I was worrying that he'll contract something from the other cat. And in the other dream, I basically I was in the same room with the cat, but I saw that something was wrong with him, like his breath smelled really bad, and he had like this foam going out of his mouth. And basically what happened is literally the day after I had those dreams, my mom wrote to me and informed me that the cat is really sick and that he probably has a couple of weeks maximum of life left. And actually the next day, in the end, he died. So it was like my dream literally like preceded those events, just like randomly. And I've heard of some people actually told me about this with that they had similar dream occurrences where they had a dream before they heard that, for example, their stepfather, like they heard that their stepfather had a serious disease and things like this, or before people actually died. It's like basically you either, I'm not sure what it is, but like either those people or creatures somehow say goodbye to you in those dreams, or you just have this kind of heightened intuition. Either way, it's a very weird and creepy experience. Well, not to to finish this video on this rather sad story, there is another weird dream experience that I noticed since I started lucid dreaming. It actually happened last night even, that I basically had, so I remember like multiple dreams from every night, and I actually wake up naturally from almost every dream. And what happened is I had multiple dreams over one night that actually continued sort of the same story, which was really weird and didn't really happen to me before, or maybe I just don't remember. But like usually, you know, even when I had multiple dreams that I would remember like completely different dreams. And here I had like I think about 4 dreams that I kept on waking up from, and basically they were continuing the same story just randomly. And also the story was kind of weird why I would dream about this. I was basically dreaming about getting to an exam and being really stressed about being late for it, which is weird because I mean my university and school days are past many years ago, so it's yeah, it's kind of weird that I would dream about this and actually have like 4 consecutive dreams about, well, with the same story. So these were some weird dream stories and experiences I had since starting lucid dreaming. All I can say is it's a pretty trippy experience in general, but it's totally worth it. I think it's super interesting and kind of expands your creativity as well, and kind of, you know, makes days interesting, especially now that we're almost in a lockdown, everything is closed and you can't really travel or see many people. So these were a couple of weird stories. I hope they don't discourage you too much or creep you out. Yeah, so this is it for today. If you're interested in lucid dreaming or any other interesting stories, I will make more videos, probably about quantum physics as well, about productivity, creativity. Many things are coming, so definitely, if you're interested, subscribe, and like this video if you liked it, or leave a comment below. If the lucid dreaming topic is popular, I will make more videos about it, so I'll kind of check what people are interested in, and let's see. Check out my blog, also the link below, and see you in the next video. Bye.